Alright, we're back at it again. This old guy, really weird intake on it. It also has something for something. I'm assuming that was for the crankcase vent. Whoops. Crankcase vent, but that's all cast iron there. Unusual. Full disclosure, I already started this one. This one's a big time smoker, but other than it smoking, it runs good. And to tell you the truth, I don't even remember where I picked it up at. But let's see what we got. Ready? A little bit of a tap. And I'm not even sure what model it is. I wasn't able to find, or I didn't. Oh, there's the tag. Okay. Maybe we can take a look at that tag here. But this has got another one of those really small 4-bolt carburetors, flow jet carburetors. And so does that one there. That one was sent to me. And I never was able to get that one started, so that one might be a bit of a challenge. This one might be a bit of a challenge. I've had it fire, but I've not actually had it start. It doesn't want to start. It has good spark. There's something odd going on with it. I'm not exactly sure what it is that is. So we'll look at that one together closely. It's model 8B, I believe. Yeah, an 8B. And I don't know if we're going to be able to. I can't turn that around because it's clamped down. Let me get a flashlight. See if I can't take a gander and see what model that is. Oh, it's another Sears 500. Got a Sears tag on it. How about that? So it's real similar to this one. Real similar to this one in build. Well, no, it's not. It's closer to a WI. That's an aluminum block. This is an iron block. All right. But it has the later model blower housing on it. Interesting. Just an interesting little animal. A little puff of smoke came out of there. Let's take a look at this one. Now this one has I did get spark out of it. It has some teeth missing on the flywheel. So I just went through and I knocked more teeth off just to balance it out, more or less. But like I say, this one does have spark, but for whatever reason, I'll get it to fire, and then I'll fight it for a long time after that. So what we may do is pop this off and just put a nut on the crankshaft. That way we can spin it over with the drill. Might have a little better luck getting it to run that way. So let's just swap places with these two and we'll be right back. Yeah, we're on that 8B that I can't get started. I went ahead and tore things down to make sure my flywheel key was okay, that the valves are working all right. Everything seems to be fine with it. I haven't done a compression test yet, and I cleaned the carburetor and still no start. It is one of those befuddling little engines. So I'm going to keep knocking away at it, and if I get somewhere, you guys will see it running. If I don't get somewhere, you'll see me admitting temporary defeat. Hang on. Alright, it's make it or break it time. I've done everything I can do at this moment. We do have spark. We've got fuel. We've got 90 psi compression. It should run. Should. And like I say, I've had it running, but it just runs for a real short period of time, then it kills itself. I'm not sure why it does that. I may have to pull the carburetor apart further, which won't get done today. So let's everybody cross your fingers. We can get this thing to start. Might have that. Where's my other screwdriver? Where you at? Where you at? There you are. This throttle may be up way too high too. I didn't think of that. get it to where it closes, where it stops moving. Stop moving there. So 1, 2, 3, and go a little bit more. Alright, let's see if it'll start. I don't hold high hopes. This, I don't know what year this engine is. Model 8s, they're in the late 50s, early 60s. Anyway, let's pull it, see what happens. Might need to put the other clamp on there, huh? There we go. Okay. Hang on. I'll spray just a little bit of carbon choke cleaner in there with the choke off. It acts like it doesn't have compression. See, now it popped that time like it was trying to start. Give it just a little more throttle here. It's like it's thinking about it. Come on. Nope. That's as many pulls as I'm going to give it, folks. So we've got a fail here. This blower housing is going on another engine that I'll set up here, and I know that it runs. I don't know if you guys can see, that plug is super wet. Now mind you, I am not admitting defeat. I just got some stuff I got to get done. I don't want to spend all day working on one engine like I did the other day. Give it another couple pulls here. Another spray, carb spray, and we'll call it quits. Alright, that's it. This one is a no-go, and it's been a no-go all along, which is kind of frustrating because this engine was gifted to me, and I typically don't give up on an engine. I will come back to this engine and we will find out what's going on. It's probably something simple that I'm just missing. I may just swap the carburetor out, put a different carburetor on it so that it has it may be carburation. Just don't know. This carburetor doesn't look like it's ever been taken apart. But right now, we shall take this blower housing off, and we have another red engine to set down here. And I know that that one runs, like I said. So let's just leave the camera going. Set this one aside. And this one came off of a edger. Remember those old edgers? Have the little deadly blade on them. That blade of death. And the way that we'll start this one, I'll pour just a little bit of gas in the tank, then give it just a little bit in the throat. We'll just let this one run for a few seconds. Then if I happen to get onto some other engines that come off my rack over there that need a start, small engines, we'll grab those, see if those won't start. That's that. Scoot her out. Clamp her down so it doesn't go running away. Don't want it to run away. This has a beautifully clean tank in it. I did make sure that I cleaned this one out. This is the siphon type carburetor, the later siphon type. I'll give it just a little bit down the throat. Pull the choke. Just a little bit in the gas tank. It should be enough. We shall see, right? Okay, you ready? Let's start this guy up. Throttle's down, choke is on. First pop, just open that choke just a hair. Give it another little drink. Giving it a drink right directly through the carburetor so that it'll siphon the fuel up out of the tank. There we go. I knew that one ran. That one runs really good. So, just in case I don't come across another engine, we'll go ahead and call this one done for now. Nice short 3-engine attempt to start. We've got 2 of the 3 started, and that silly engine right there, I'll get it. So, alright, I'm going to call this one Friendly Neighborhood Zippo. Cold start run number 2, just with 3 engines. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, right? We got all 6 of them running yesterday. Should have the head gasket coming in for the Kohler today. I need to deck and level the head, and I'll show you how I'm going to do that. I've got various grades of 3M automotive paper, wet dry, and I'll start with the 600 grit. Then I'll grab my fake granite stone here, right here, and I'll level that head using that sandpaper, abrasive paper on this. See if we can get it down below the 3/1000ths reject, and if we can, then we'll do another compression test on the 12 horse and see what kind of results we get with compression. And if we get good results, we'll go ahead and attempt to start it. So until then, friendly neighborhood Zippo. I hope that y'all enjoyed this, except for Wolf's Head Oil. And I apologize, Sir Wolf's Head Oil, for doing another cold start video. I didn't do it just to get at you. I promise, I promise. Friendly neighborhood Zippo, please hit that thumbs up if you liked it. If you didn't, I'm fine with you hitting it twice. If you're not subscribed, think about it. We'll talk to you later. I'm out.